This is a CBS2 update. I'm Dick Brennan. We are following breaking news out of New Jersey. A plane blew two front tires while taking off from Teterboro Airport just before 11 a.m. It's now being diverted for an emergency landing. The FAA says it's heading to Stewart International Airport in Orange County. 16 people are on board the Gulfstream GLF-4. It was headed to London, we're told. Stay with us for any updates as we get them. Shots were fired into a luxury building on the Upper East Side, and we can tell you two separate incidents over the weekend have police wondering where are the bullets coming from. Plywood now covers some of the windows on the high-rise on East 72nd Street, where tenants reported bullets smashing into the glass early Friday and Saturday. Police are looking into the possibility the shots came from across the East River from Roosevelt Island, but that hasn't been confirmed. No one was injured in either shooting, but residents, of course, in the area are on edge. A 95-year-old former Nazi guard living in Queens has been deported 14 years after he was ordered to leave the country. CBS 2's Jenna DeAngelis has more from Jackson Heights.
Early this morning, ICE agents removed the man from his home here in Jackson Heights and wheeled him away in a stretcher. We now know he was deported to Germany after decades here in the U.S. The home he was living in here is the one behind me with the wooden door, and this isn't the first time attention has been brought here. Take a look. In the doorway of his Jackson Heights home, Jacques Pellige stood a free man. This is video from 2013, years after the former Nazi labor camp guard was issued an order of deportation. But he managed to stay here until this morning, ending a 14-year fight to get him out of the U.S. Community members supporting the 95-year-old's removal.
But you know what? I don't care how old he is. His old age does not excuse his actions. Whatever he gets now, he gets what he deserves.
For years, his Queens home became a site of protests. Assemblyman Dov Hikind behind the fight to remove Pellige, calling today long overdue justice.
This is a man who participated in genocide. This is a man that was ordered deported 15 years ago. Why was he free living here in Jackson Heights, breathing the air of America, enjoying what he deprived millions of others from?
Justice Department officials say Pellige was a guard at a death camp in Nazi-occupied Poland. He immigrated to the U.S. in 1949 and became a citizen in 1957 by lying to immigration officials about his role in Nazi atrocities when he entered the U.S. after the war. That all changed in 2001 when he admitted his role serving as a Nazi guard. But still, any attempts to deport him failed until now. We got reaction from the White House by phone.
President Trump sees Pellige's removal as a strong message to the entire world that the United States stands firmly against anti-Semitism, war crimes, and human rights violations.
After a very long struggle, 14 years, took 14 years.
This man, known as the Nazi hunter, pleased to see this chapter finally close.
He will be sent to Germany, and we hope a way can be found to prosecute him for his crimes.
As for what will happen to him now that he's in Germany, well, that remains to be seen. In Jackson Heights, Queens, Jenna DeAngelis, CBS 2 News.
Police are still searching for a cyclist they say assaulted a pedestrian with a bike chain in Midtown last month. Police report the man collided with the pedestrian on West 44th Street on July 26th. That collision led to a heated exchange, but police say when the 22-year-old victim tried to walk away, the cyclist, listen to this, he wrapped his bike chain around his hand, then punched the pedestrian in the back of the head. One witness told us just how badly the victim was hurt.
I saw a man fall back and he hit his head, and I heard that sound of his head hitting the ground. It wasn't a good sound. And I found, you know, under his eye, like his orbital bone on his right eye was starting to swell up.
Now, the man accused in this attack was wearing a black backpack with the word relay on the back of it. All right, listen to this. Don't try this at the airport. The TSA has a message for people who own novelty hand grenades. Don't take them to the airport. TSA agents at Newark confiscated fake grenades and posted a photo on Twitter. Now, in the post, the agency points out that despite the tuxedo graphics, these fake grenades look just like the real thing when you run them through the X-ray machine. There's even a warning label that comes with the novelty grenades. Well, most students are heading back to school real quick in a couple of weeks, but one school in Yonkers apparently is not ready. CBS 2's Tony Allo has more on the school's construction delay.
Excitement mixing with disappointment at a Yonkers high school, which will open in September before the completion of a major construction project. The auditorium, gym complex, and sports field at Roosevelt High School will not be ready when school opens September 6th. Superintendent Edwin Quezada says bad weather, late delivery of supplies, and other issues are to blame. Projects at Gorton High School and Elementary School 25 will also not be completed on time. One parent told me she thinks the delays are, quote, unprofessional. The superintendent promising the project delays will not impact education, even as they do cause some inconvenience.
And there's a health alert in Suffolk County. 29 mosquito samples there have tested positive for the West Nile virus. Department officials put out mosquito traps to test the samples. They say a record number are testing positive, but there's no cause for alarm. The health department says no humans have tested positive in the county this year, but they say you should be careful with bites just in case. Okay, we could be seeing showers tonight. Sorry, folks, just telling you what they're telling me. And who's telling me? John Elliott. Take a listen.
Hey, good afternoon, everybody. We've enjoyed a relatively quiet day today. Just a little hurt because I was just told that I can't handle technical TV stuff, so we'll try to handle the technical weather stuff for you. Here's the setup. You've got a warm front and a cold front and an area of low pressure. The area of low pressure goes over Ontario, so there's not a lot of energy affiliated with that. It's just the variation where you have warmer air and cold air meeting it, where we see a busier night. Stray shower this afternoon, not widespread. Tonight, a better chance for a shower or a storm. 77. Your high this afternoon. You've got leftover showers tomorrow. Again, we were hinting at this yesterday, that it's not going to be done by noon. I think some of that activity lingers into the afternoon. And some of the models are indicating that there's going to be these localized thunderstorms, not the kind of record-breaking storms, but brief heavy rain can't be ruled out. But then there it goes, and we've got this big ridge of high pressure setting up. You'll feel the change with the shift in the wind. It's breezy tomorrow, but then it's a drier wind by Wednesday afternoon. So Thursday feels great, looks great, and it's less filling. No, it's less humid. So Tuesday, Wednesday, humid, busy, and then there's a nice drop in the humidity values Thursday into Friday. 77 with a spot shower, looking okay for the Mets. And then we see okay to great Thursday through the weekend.
All right, John, tastes great, less filling. That's what you meant to say. All right, a new study finds that as many as 2 in 5 teens in the U.S. text while driving. Now, that's according to the Journal for Adolescent Health. The study also found that texting and driving is higher in states that have lower ages for learner's permits. Researchers looked at hundreds of thousands of teenagers ages 14 and older from 35 states. In New York, 30% of the teens admitted texting while driving. The study says distracted driving raises the risk, listen to this, of crashing by up to 9 times. That's why you just can't do it. All right, from cages to roaming free, Nabisco's Barnum animal crackers are getting a century-old update. Wild animals featured on the boxes are no longer behind bars at the circus, but are shown roaming free in green fields. Back in 2016, Peter urged Nabisco to make changes to the design, saying the cages promote animal cruelty in circuses. The original packaging, for those of you who go back, has been around for 115 years. All right, our favorite story of the week continues. Remember that Chicago nun threw the perfect pitch, the first pitch of the game before the White Sox game? She's being honored with her own bobblehead. How cool is this? Sister Mary Jo Sobiak, you remember, look at this. First of all, she's got swagger. Look, you know she's going to be good, right? And here it is. Yes, strike. Yes, perfect pitch. All right, now the National Bobblehead Hall of Fame and Museum is taking pre-orders for a bobblehead tribute. Oh, look, they got it all going already. This is too good. This is too good. All right, it'll sell for $25, $5 from each sale going to Sister Mary Jo School. And who knows, maybe the Mets could use her, you know? DeGrom, Syndergaard, Sobiek. All right, you never know. All right, and that's your CBS 2 News Update. Stay with us. Go to CBSNewYork.com. Go to our Facebook pages, our Twitter pages. I'm Dick Brennan. We'll see you later on CBS 2 News beginning at 5.